New tracks for Thomas. New tracks for Thomas. A new train. Wait, never mind. Good mornings. Early one morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to the train yard. Good morning, Chumish, he said. I have big news. We are adding passenger train to one of your freight branch lines because you have been doing such a good job. We want you to pull the new train once a day. New train? Thomas felt proud. There'd be a new track to ride on and a new station. And a new platform to stop. It'd be, okay, let's start this whole thing all over again. A new train, Thomas felt proud. There'd be more tracks to ride. New tracks to ride on, new platform to stop at, and a new station house to see. All for Thomas. Of course, there will be more work. There will be more passengers, said Sir Topham Hatt, and more work. Oh, do not worry, Thomas told him, in a boastful way. I can do it. It will be easy. The other engines weren't so sure. You must go slowly at first, Edward said. You must listen to your driver and be careful not to get lost. Thomas was too excited to pay attention to old Edward. He might have trouble. New tracks. Thomas thought, but not me. I'm a really useful engine. That's why I am getting another station. So here's the illustration. The new passenger train was to start running the very next day. This is a very important event, Sir Topham had told everyone. People will be coming from miles away. Thomas wanted to look his best, so that afternoon he was carefully washed down. Then he got a bright paint job. Now it looks shiny and new, he said to Edward. I look just the way a really useful engine should. So here's the illustration. Yeah. Next page. The next day, when Thomas's paint was quite dry, his coaches Annie and Clarabelle got into place. The driver climbed into the cab, and they were off. Clickety-clack, Thomas was heading for the new station. Make sure you read the signs along the tracks, Sir Topham Hatt called to him. Remember, Chumish, it's a new way for you to go. Edward shouted after Thomas too. Be careful, he said. You don't want to lose your way. But Thomas wasn't listening. Beep, beep, he said as he chugged along. I know what to do. So here's the illustration. I just got this guy because soon Thomas picked up speed. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Slow down, said his driver. We have to be sure we're going the right way. But Thomas only went quicker. He did not listen to Sir Topham Hatt. He did not listen to Edward. He was not going to listen to his driver either. Beep, beep. I know where to go, he said. I know where to go. And if you can see in the illustrations, I'll get closer. There's Edward puffing in the background. So yeah, let's go. Now Thomas was going even faster. He whizzed past houses. He sped past farms and lakes. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Signs went by in a flash. Slow down, his driver said. We must read the signs. But Thomas didn't stop to read them. He wanted to get to the station as fast as he could. He wanted everybody to know he was a really useful engine. And it was saying everyone, but it means the same thing. And here are the illustrations. So yeah. Soon Thomas grew tired. He slowed down just a bit and looked all around the countryside. he saw a water tower and cows gazing in a meadow, but they didn't look familiar. "Oh my," said Thomas, "where am I? I didn't listen to Sir Topham Hatt, Edward, or my driver. Didn't even read the signs. I wasn't careful at all." Here's the illustration. Clackety clack, clackety clack. Thomas came to a stop. He felt just awful. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him at the new railroad station with all the new passengers. Where was Thomas? Lost. "Maybe I'm not a really useful engine after all," Thomas said sadly. Big tear rolled down his cheek, then out of his smokestack. So here's the illustration, and yeah. Is that you, Chumish?" cried a voice in the distance. It was Sir Topham Hatt coming around the bend. "I saw your smoke. Now move along. Everything is ready." "Beep, beep," said Thomas. The railroad station was just down the track. Tom started up once more. "How silly am I," thought Thomas. "Of course nothing looks familiar. I have never been here before. If only I had read the signs, then I would have known I was going the right way all along." And Thomas hurried the tracks. Click, clackety, clack. Okay, here's the illustration. "Hooray!" the passengers shouted when they saw Thomas' flags waved in the air and the band began to play. So Topham Hatt said, "Everybody on board! All aboard Chumish!" Thomas smiled. He had a new railroad station and just in time. But then Thomas looked at his driver, looked at Sir Topham Hatt. They did not look pleased. Thomas knew something wasn't right. Okay, so here's the illustration. "I'm sorry," he said to both of them. "I should have listened. I should have been more careful. Then I would have known I wasn't lost. I would have known I was going the right way all along." Back at the train yard, Thomas said the same thing to Edward. "I should have listened to you," he told his friend. "I should have not gone so quickly." Now Thomas was happy. He knew next time he'd do it right. Next time he'd be a really useful engine. Here's the last illustration. Well, it's actually not. And sure enough, Thomas was clackety clack, clackety clack. The following day, Thomas puffed carefully along the new tracks and headed straight to the new station. Okay, so that's all for this book, and I'll do another one. So they'll probably come out like a minute, 2 or 3 after each other. So hope you watch all of them.